Listening to these quotes will certainly pure your soul. Give a few seconds from your hectic schedule. It will work wonders. God says, only the timid and the weak leave things to destiny, but the strong and the self-confident never bank or on destiny or luck. Lord says, grief destroys one's courage. It destroys one's learning. It destroys one's everything. There is no enemy greater than grief. God says, beauty may leave the moon. Himalayas may become bereft of snow. The ocean may transgress its shores, but I will never violate the promise given by my Father. God says, just as people are afraid of serpents, they are afraid of people who utter lies. Truth controls this world, and dharma is rooted in truth. God says, it is difficult for the children to repay the debt of what the mother and the father have done to bring them up. God says, a wise man should foresee tragedy or misfortune and take action to prevent or overcome such tragedy or misfortune well before it strikes. Thus, only he can enjoy a safe and good life. God says, enthusiasm has great strength. There is no greater strength than enthusiasm. There is nothing which is not attainable in this world for the enthusiastic. God says, whether in sorrow or in happiness, a friend is always a friend's support. God says, a person gives hope to another who requests for money or other material thing, or to one who has helped that person in the past. Having given them hope, if that person disappoints them by not keeping his promise, then he is the worst kind of person in this world. God says, not getting dejected or depressed, skill in doing one's job, and not losing heart in the face of difficulties, these are the qualities which enable one to achieve one's goals. God says, one should not let one's mind to be overcome by melancholy. Melancholy or moroseness is a very bad thing. It destroys a man just as an angered serpent kills a child. God says, one who is angry does not distinguish between what can be spoken and what is unspeakable. There is nothing which an angry man cannot do, meaning he can commit any crime. There is nothing unspeakable for him. God says, the efforts of one who is unenthusiastic, weak, and immersed in sorrow cannot bring out any good, and he comes to grief. Wise men say that the root of victory is consultation and discussion with learned and wise men. God says, relatives always rejoice when their relatives are in trouble. Just like drops of water on lotus leaves do not stick to the leaves, in the same way is the friendship with people who lack character. God says, to be happy always is something which is difficult to achieve. That is to say, happiness and sorrow alternate in one's life, and there cannot be uninterrupted happiness alone. Your likes, subscriptions, and comments would motivate us for more such inspirational videos. Thank you for watching this video.